E aí galera, eu sou o Nóbrega, beleza? Chegando com mais uma gameplay aqui no canal. Sejam todos bem-vindos. A gente tá trazendo bastante gameplay não comentada, então eu gostaria que vocês deixassem aí. Vocês preferem gameplay comentada ou não comentada? Que a gente vai dar preferência para aquilo que vocês escolherem, beleza? Então vamos fazer o seguinte: conhece o jogo? Não conhece o jogo? Deixa aí nos comentários aquilo que vocês estão achando e se inscrevam no canal, fortalece demais ativar o sininho para chegar as notificações para vocês aí. Então vamos fazer o seguinte, vamos lá, gameplay não comentada, beleza? Tamo junto, curtam aí, fui, até mais.
Those fucking gumshoes. Always taking their sweet time. They just don't give two shits about us sitting here in the cold.
See how it feels? Last time I was waiting 3 hours for you, you twat.
Dude, I told you. I had this girl in my car.
Not a word more, Daryl. You're disgusting using your badge like that.
Disgusting. Your mother said something different when...
Oh, detective. Welcome. Daryl, get lost. Time for grown-up talk.
What do we know?
Someone called in a dead body. Hang up right after. Probably didn't want to become a witness. First, he thought the dead guy was another druggie. The city is a meat grinder. Meat comes in to make a buck. Meat comes out in a plastic bag. But then, we scanned his chip. Turns out, he's actually a congressman. Was. Not a big fish, but famous enough to make it to tonight's news. Half of his campaign was about cleaning the city of drugs.
Suspected cause of death?
Classic oxy overdose. Half of this fucking city is on this shit. Though, I haven't seen a politician drug himself to death yet. New day, new adventure.
Let me take a look around.
Just a few more hours.
Looks like a dead end. Better turn around. His hands are uncharacteristic. His hands are uncharacteristically dirty. Today is free of any notes. but next days are filled with meetings and calls. Tomorrow. Historic signing of a major military contract. Date on the back shows it happened a week ago. Tattoo on his left arm.
So, what do you think?
You were right. Looks like a classic oxy overdose.
Fucking junkies, right? People are blaming pharma, straight pushers. But at the end of the day, no one forces them to take it. Let's wrap it up and call it a day.
I want to take a closer look.
As you wish. I just hope you're not one of those weirdos who sniff every corner. My wife's going to kill me if I don't come back to help with the kids.
Allow me to interrupt you for a moment. Perhaps you've noticed the pictures that occasionally display in the bottom left corner of the screen? Those are clues. You collect them.
This isn't coming together. That's not it. What's missing?
I'm getting too old for this.
Can't be right. Anything interesting in the crime scene?
Yeah. See this wall behind with this campaign poster? Someone wrote 666 all over it. Number of the devil. This whole fucking city's a devil's playhouse.
When was the call?
Just over 2 hours ago. Since then, no one but us was present at the scene until your arrival.
Any information about him?
44, married, 6 kids. 6 fucking kids. I got 2, and I sometimes want to kill myself. Well, I guess at least in this particular case, he lived what he preached.
Anything on him?
Is this a trick question? Batting down dead guys is your job. Didn't want to spoil you the fun.
Let me take a look around.
I'd rather be at home already.
Got something wrong here. Something's off. Can't be right. Doesn't add up. This isn't fitting. Home, sweet home. Huh. I remember that place very well, unfortunately. Empty boxes and old newspapers. Nothing that could help. Empty boxes and old newspapers. Nothing that could help.
Now, look at that. Huh. What a find. I started to think you're quite a nut job, looking through the trash. Guess that's why I'm no detective.
Can you stop walking around my crime scene? There's still evidence here.
I'm your butt, detective. You might have this fancy badge, but remember who runs the streets here. Anyway, show me this photo.
Slow down, Sergeant. Analyzing the evidence is my job.
Fine. Whatever.
Sounds about right. Well, let's wrap it up and write the report.
Okay. Let's shut the case and go home. I'm getting too old for this job.
In other news, the body of a conservative congressman was discovered in a downtown alley. Preliminary investigation suggests he died of a prescription painkiller overdose. The police are currently working to determine whether this was a planned suicide or an incident. We'll continue to follow this story and provide updates as more information becomes available.
Some cases stick to your soul, like hot tar. If you try to scrape it off, it'll tear parts of you away. Some cases never close. No matter how fast you run, it circles back to you.